Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of November. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing really, really well. This reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus sign. We will take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I will also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. So let's just go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, so for awareness for the week, we have the King of Swords and we have the Ace of Rods. So with this King of Swords, this is a king who really cuts to the quick, uses this blade, uses his sword to really hone in on the facts, on what's happening, dealing with what's there, the evidence, and not getting tripped up or caught up in gossip or extraneous, information, things that might put you sideways on an issue. This is very much getting right to the heart of the matter, seeing things as they are, looking for the truth, and searching for clarity, wanting clarity, being able to understand whatever it is that you're dealing with. So if you're dealing with, a difficult situation, the King of Swords would say, be smart about this. Use some logic. Use your intelligence in order to sort things out. So there's a sense here, as you're making decisions or as you're problem solving or strategizing this week, to be smart. Look at the facts. Look at what's happening. What can you do to help make the right decision? It's going to be objective. It's going to be well-informed, well-researched, and that's going to help you be successful, which is the approach of the King of Swords. So with court cards, it could be attributes that you would benefit from, or it could be someone like this within your life. And so maybe you know someone who kind of is this type of figure and who could be of counsel or could be helping you make these decisions because of his or her experience in being very logical, being very, this is the facts and this is how we're going to handle this, and just cutting right to the quick. And there's one other thing I would say about the King of Swords. The King of Swords is not going to put up with any BS or nonsense, and so again, with a sharp and powerful blade, such as this sword, the gleaming blade, it can be used to cut out the people or the situations or the matters that are not serving you, that are not helping you. So be smart with how you do that. And it doesn't mean that you just have to shut the door on people, but you might find a way to reduce the time spent around people who are not very positive or whatever it may be, that are feel that they're not helping, they're limiting. So with the King of Swords, we have this wonderful boost of the Ace of Rods, also the Ace of Wands. Aces are gifts or blessings from the universe, and here the universe is telling you to go out there and to make things happen, to create the events, the adventures, the projects, whatever it is that you're thinking, to express yourself. Go out there and create it. Go out and do it. Don't wait for it to come to you. You set the pace. You take the rod and you use its power to make things happen. And this Ace of Rods it can be very inspirational. There's action here to be had. You have to take the steps. You have to make the call. You have to set things up for what you're envisioning, for what you're wanting to manifest. So a powerful, inspirational card of getting out there and making things happen for you. If you've been thinking of opening a bakery or, selling personalized or wonderful cakes, then research it. Get there and start to make calls, or maybe make a few cakes and offer them to friends who might want to be a customer. So there's so many ways to take the inspiration and start to act on it. And this is a good week to think about those things and to move forward. Okay, so we have another ace. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Swords in terms of guidance. So the Ace of Pentacles is a wonderful card. Again, another blessing from the universe. And here we see the huge coin, the huge pentacle. And the Ace of Pentacles is the promise. It's the potential of prosperity, of abundance, of true happiness, spiritual happiness, happiness with a mate, happiness within your career, across the board happiness. How do we get to this happiness? How do we get to this beautiful garden? Well, we have to be pragmatic. We have to be using our common sense. We have to put in the energy and the time and the effort. It's not going to be just thrown to you. You're going to have to do the legwork to get there. And so often, with the pentacles, it may be this slow-moving energy, but it's very focused, and there's a plan behind it. So work on your plan, and then begin to nurture your ideas, take care of your ideas, and put in the hours or whatever's necessary in order to start moving forward again to get to abundance. And here's the Ace of Rods is inspiration and action. Here's the planning aspect and the slow and steady making progress. Realizing that sometimes good things take time to accomplish and to put in the energy and effort to make it happen. So here we have this King of Swords. Be smart, be logical, make good decisions. Blessings from the universe here, and then we have the Nine of Swords in your guidance. So you may have a night or two this week, sleepless energy, sleepless nights, worry. Something maybe on your mind that you can't escape, and it's just keeps you up at night. We've all felt that feeling of being exhausted and not getting a good night's sleep because of stress or debt or problems that come up that are upsetting. And how do we get out of this? We just have to deal with it, and you have to maybe focus on something good in your life, and get out of bed that next morning, make that cup of tea or that cup of coffee, sit down, think of a gratitude list, make an affirmation about something that you can count your blessings, something to help ease this feeling of the Nine of Swords. When you can feel a little bit hopeless, you just feel there's something percolating that is just troubling. And it can happen, and particularly can happen when you want to introduce new things into your life. As you move down paths that can be very worrying, as you try on new hats, as you try new things within your life. Okay, so in terms of possible outcomes, we have the Knight of Rods and we have the Three of Cups. So the Knight of Rods, it's another court card, which is this take action. Find the adventure. Don't sit back. Don't watch everyone else have fun. Get out there and do something. And, here's this high energy, ambition, drive, focus, getting involved in passions, getting involved in things that are exciting and raise the enthusiasm vibration. So take action as you are being inspired, as you're manifesting, go for it. There's a lot of charm, there's a lot of charisma, there's a lot of fun here, spontaneity, and to me it's like live life to its fullest. And as you're doing these things, you control it, make it happen, have fun as you're moving down this path here of being smart, inspired to abundance. You will get past the worry and action here with the Knight of Rods, and then with the Three of Cups. This week is a week for you to celebrate, to touch base with your friends, to make a plan, make a date, get out there, catch up, communicate, It's so invigorating to be able to have time with people that you care about, and whether they're from the office or from your family or other friends. It's just nice to be able to share, to listen. And again, we get a sense of abundance here. We get a sense of toasting the good things in life and appreciating life in general and having each other. So this week you have something to look forward to in terms of fun and of sharing and being with people that you want to be with. So let's see what we have in terms of an affirmation for the week. Okay. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. So, clearing the past, it's not getting bogged down in things that were. Heal the present is that if the past has been hurtful, if you've been dealt some adversity or some blows, then allow yourself the time and the ability to heal yourself. And how do you do that? You focus on things that make you feel good and make you feel happy, to the extent that you can do that. And, rejuvenation, we have peaks and valleys. We have good times, we have bad times, and you just have to allow yourself to catch back up. If you've been in the valley and you want to get back up, you just have to let life just keep, the sun comes up every day, and you'll just keep doing what you do and finding the good things in life. So now let's choose a card for love. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Empathy, understanding, again, seeing things from someone else's perspective. A powerful tool to help all of us cope. Friends, I hope that you found something helpful here with this reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, share this video, comment below. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.